welcome back to Road to 2K. My name is Berkey, and this week we are back in the Super Formula Lights at Canadian Tire Motorsports Park. This week, these races were super fun. The track is amazing. It's fast, it's undulating, plenty of wheel-to-wheel battles, and plenty of spins. Not from me. With that being said, sit back, relax, like and subscribe, and let's get into race one. Here we are, race one. We're starting in 13th as we get a very solid jump off the line, heading up past a couple of cars straight away, bringing us up into 11th, heading around to the outside after turn one, trying to make another move on a couple more cars, bump a little bit, make our way around the outside, and that brings us up into 10th already just after the second corner. Heading around Quebec corner now, a one that I have a little bit of trouble with. I never managed to carry enough speed through, so I do often lose out a lot of time there. Anyway, as we head down to my favorite part of the track, around turn 4 and 5A and 5B, the slowest part of the track, making our way around it nice and easy. That area you can make a lot of moves there. I also tend to spin out a bit easily there in practice, but luckily in the races I didn't spin out there. Heading down the very long Mario Andretti straightaway, where technically turns 6 and 7 exist. Sometimes tracks just put turn numbers onto very tiny turns. Around the very fast turn 8 into the very fun 9 and 10 section here. Fast and flowing as I like it, and we will be finishing lap 1 in a very respectable 8th place, jumping up from 13th. The rest of the race is pretty simple, not too much happens from here on. Jumping to lap 2, going around Moss Corner once again as a couple cars spin off, handing us a couple more positions up into 6th. End of lap 2, we get past at the end of Moss straight on the inside. I give them plenty of room, and a couple cars up the front have a little bit of an off, so that just brings us back down to 6th anyway. Lap 3 in 6th, we're just chasing down that car that passed us last lap, getting that tow down the straight of Andretti straightaway just before turn 8. We make the move. He gives us plenty of room as we swoop around the outside into the fun flowing chicane section to finish up into 5th on this lap. Lap 4 in 5th, and I want to show off some of my defensive driving here. We go around Quebec corner. We have Matt just behind us here. I don't make any sudden moves. I just keep on the inside of the next corner. Stay out of his way, brake as where I'd normally brake into Moss Corner, and we just get a nice exit and build that gap away from him, cementing up my place in 5th. Skipping all the way to lap 12 now because not a lot happened. We have Andre behind us making a move around us, around Quebec Corner, heading down the turns 4 and Moss Corner. I let him through because I know it's going to be a big braking zone and I don't want to cause any incidents. I go a bit wide, get a bit squirrely, so I can't get on the power as quick as I normally would, as another car slides off behind us, so giving us a gap behind. Lap 14 now, we're in 6th, again going down Andretti straightaway. Have another car making a move on us because he just got a tow. We have a back mark in front of us that moves over to the left and letting us pass. That was weird. Bring us down to 7th. Rip that guy. Lap 17, we are back in 6th. We have another car behind us. I'm letting him pass because yet again, going down into the fast section, I don't want to cause any incidents. I'd rather get a decent finish position. Someone go for a dive. Take each other out. It's unbearably hot in my room. Alright, 7th, we'll take that. We'll take it. And there we are, a very decent race to start the week with. We gained 50 iRating, bringing us to 1,546, and we gained 0.9 iRating, bringing us to 2.16. On to the next race. Alright, race 2, I'm gonna be honest with you, didn't go great. I was slow, I qualified in 19th, and just didn't really make up any positions. Making our way down to turn 1, we get a fantastic entrance, but the the car in fronts are very slow, causing me to slow down, but I do try and take them around the outside into turn 2, which you can take flat out and it's really fun. A little bit of chaos here and there, but nothing too bad. Skipping up around Moss corner, give the car in front a little bump, but again, nothing too crazy. I back off and give him some room. But he moves over and we make the pass happen just before the Andretti straightaway. And that gives us enough tow to the car in front as we try to pass the Audi here. The tow in these cars is incredible. You can get a slipstream, you gain another 5Ks, I reckon. It's so good. Sweeping around the corner 8 as we make our way to the last fast flowing section as someone has a massive off. Jesus. Lap 2 now, we've made our way up into 15th as we head down the straight once again. We make a move on the car to our side, but leave enough room for the Aston Martin in front. I don't want to cause a collision going into this fast section here. Lap 4, I'm in 14th as we're heading up the Moss once again, and the car behind me has a bit of an off. He spun. He must have followed me through. Yeah, I need a catch. Skipping to lap 10 now in 14th as the car has a bit of a slide off, giving us a free position up into 13th. Lap 15th now in 11th, some cars must have gone off ahead of us as we have a car making a move on us on the outside around turn 8, and unfortunately we do end up coming together. Oh god. Effectively ruining our race. Oh no. Oh, this dude, are you kidding me? Unfortunately, that did ruin our race and ended up losing 38 iRating, bringing us down to 1,508, and there was no change in safety rating. On to the last race. Whoa. What the fuck? Why is it so high? Yeah, it is. What the hell? Final race, we are starting in 9th off the back of a pretty good quali. Really good for the strength of field. If we have a good finish, we'll get a lot of points, which is what we want to see. Heading around turn 1, we make a move up the inside and already gain a position off the line, bringing us into 8th after the first corner. Skipping forward, going around Moss now, car in front locks up a little bit. We capitalize, we make the move, and we head up into 7th. Heading down the Mario Andretti straight, we get a tow off the car in front. See if we can make another move before the end of lap 1. We are side by side heading down into turn 8. I get ahead of them here, but because they have the inside, they have the fastest line and just managed to make their position back from me. Jumping to lap 3, we're in 7th, heading up the Moss as the car in front just spins out, giving us a free position up into 6th. Lap 4 now in 6th. We've got a couple cars fighting it out behind us. They collide into each other and take each other out, which gives me a lot of breathing room. Jumping into lap 7th, we're still in 6th. Going around Moss and a couple cars have come together further up. We make our way past them. One of them's missing a wing. One of them's gone back to the pits. That jumps us up into 4th. Bro's got no back wing. Lap 10 now, still in 4th. We have a faster car coming behind us. I decided to let them through because I would rather not have to battle and possibly crash and get a good position. Ooh. Lap 13 now, still in 5th, going around Moss, and that car that passed us a couple laps ago have gone off, and we capitalize and gain that position back. I was too distracted. Lap 14, we were in 3rd, podium position, have that car that we passed before just gaining on us. I'm just gonna let him through. I just didn't want a situation where I'm just trying to fight him the whole time and we just press each other out. I know he's faster, so I'm gonna let him just be faster. Let's bring it home, nice and easy. Final lap, and I'm very happy with 4th, but once again, the gods intervene. No way! Oh my god! That's so unlucky. Did I get me 3rd? What happened to him? Oh no. That's so unlucky. And there we are, our first podium in Super Formula Lights. We gained 75 iRating, bringing us to 1,583 for the week, and we gained 0.18 safety rating, bringing us to 2.34. That means for this week, we gained a whopping 87 iRating, bringing us closer to our goal. And there we have it for today's episode. I am super pleased with the results this week. We gained a bunch of iRating. Lord knows I needed it. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.